We're saying a happy birthday today to an award-winning musician who has been delighting audiences around the world for decades. We're talking about Ziggy Marley.
So this picture shows him on stage ahead of the release of the trailer about a movie about his father, Bob Marley. And as the son of Bob Marley, Ziggy is well versed in reggae, but in his collaborations, he's also explored genres like disco and funk. He's even jumped into Hollywood with a couple of voice acting roles.
In 2007, Rob Caldwell spoke with Marley about music, movies, and the creative process.
Who taught you how to play the drums, the guitar, so forth?
Teach myself, Just by being around so much musicians all the time, you kind of watch and learn.
Was there ever any chance that you would not go into music professionally?
To stay in it, you have to have something inside of yourself, And if I didn't have the inspiration to write songs, then I wouldn't be doing music, And songs that also give inspiration to people, I wouldn't be doing music. So it wasn't inevitable. It was because I had something inside of me to give out.
In terms of the rewards that you get from music, how much comes from writing, how much comes from performing?
I think it's half and half, because writing is like, for me, writing music is a spiritual part of it. Playing music live that's the fun part of it, Writing is a solitude, and playing live is like the communion with the community and everybody,
Now, music has always been a family affair for you. You played with your brother and your sisters in the Melody Makers. You obviously learned a lot from your dad. Let's start with your dad. What are your memories of your dad?
Memories? There's a lot of memories of my father. I think I learned from my father mostly by observing, the way he goes about his life. And we learn discipline, hard work, perseverance.
Your father is such a giant to this day, and his popularity shows no signs of diminishing. Is it sometimes a little difficult for you as a performer and as his son to have such a giant sort of over your shoulder?
No, well, he's not really over my shoulder. He's inside of me. He's not over me, he's in me, I see myself with my father as partners in this journey. He's not a shadow, he's a partner. He's a partner of mine, Team. It's teamwork.
When you sit down to record a new CD, to start writing a new CD and working on a new CD, do you have a kind of a destination in mind that you want to get to artistically with that particular work?
Yeah, I do, but it don't matter, because sometimes I have something in mind, and then even on the last record, I had something in mind, but it didn't work out that way. And then I have that humility to accept that what my direction was is not what the direction that music wants to go into. It has its own way that it speaks to me and tell me, I want to go in this direction, not your direction,
How about the direction that your fans want you to go in? Do you sometimes feel that they want you to stay pretty darn close to reggae, and if you stray too far from that you may lose some of your followers?
Well, I guess so, but that is my purpose. My purpose is to, again, we talk about opening minds. So if me as an artist keep doing what the fans expect, then I'm doing them a disservice, because I'm not helping them to move on, to move forward, to elevate, to open minds.
You went into a new direction a few years ago when you did the voice for one of the characters in the movie Shark Tale. What was that like for you?
Well, it was a new experience, and for me, that's what life is about, having new experiences and learning more about yourself as a human being, and everything I do in life is about that. It was fun, it was new. I was intimidated because I never done that before. I'm not an actor.
Ernie! I didn't mean it, man. Ernie! Oh, Ernie, you made a joke. Good one, man. Respect.
What did you think of your performance?
I think I could have done better, but I need more practice, in the acting thing.
Music doesn't always travel across cultures. There are different languages, different musical backgrounds and so forth. People in China may not like music from the Caribbean and vice versa. Why is it that you can draw crowds literally on every continent of the globe?
Well, I mean, one of the reasons for that is the work that has been done before. You know, my father, you know, Burning Spear. Everyone that came before me has done a lot of work that paved the way that I could do what I'm doing. Plus, the music itself is a music that even if people don't understand the words, the music, it's a very good feeling music. It's not angry, it's not negative. It's positive rhythms and positive music. So people can relate to the vibration of the rhythms and the music.
Rob Caldwell with that from 2007. So cool. And I love that he said about his dad, he's not watching over my shoulder. He's part of me.
I love that.
Such a cool guy.
That is so cool.